you've got to be mentally ready to go and to jump on something. I wouldn't be doing it just to get approval and just see how you go, because you'll miss out on a lot.
Alex Phillips from PPD Real Estate, welcome, mate. Good to see you.
Thanks for having us, Mark. Pleasure to be here.
If it was you buying an investment apartment, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a small block, a large block with a lift, or a gym, or what are you looking for? What sells best?
My specs, it's a good question, and I get a lot of people asking me this because of our profile. I would only buy an investment if I had to live in it. So all the investments I got, I could actually see them from the houses I live in. So they're actually in the same street. If I was buying a 1 or 2 bedroom unit as an investment, I'd always go small block Art Deco. It doesn't matter if it has parking or doesn't have parking, or no balcony or with balcony. People ask me where I would invest in near train lines and in a city such as Paddington, Wallara, Edgecliff, those areas is where I would tend to go towards, because they're not so seasonal in the rentals. If a tenant moves out in the middle of June, in Bondi, you're going to find it hard to rent. Yeah. In the inner city, you won't.
Right, but it doesn't really matter whether it's got, a car park as such, or a balcony as
such.
Correct. Yeah. And what about? This is a silly thing, but direction, like north facing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So you want something that the sunlight can come into.
Yeah.
And is that better than a big high rise?
Big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. There's, and if you go, say, Paddington, apartments, there just aren't many, because they're all terraces. So if you can buy an Art Deco in Paddington, it's a few high-rise buildings, but not many. I really don't think you can go wrong with something like that, because it's scarcity.
Yeah, good entry point too.
Good entry point. You can still buy studios in Paddington for probably 500, which you can. So it is a good entry point.
That's very good. Well, Alex Phillips, I really appreciate your insights. I'd love to get you back on if that's possible in due course. And because people really love to hear from experts who are in the field, and particularly would like to know what they would buy. Because there's nothing better than to know what Alex Phillips would buy. If he had $500,000, or if he had $1 million, or he had an approval for $700,000 and had $300,000 deposit, where would that individual buy in your area of expertise? Your patch. Whether it's an apartment, a house, or a townhouse, a terrace, etc. I think you told me this November last year. You went house, townhouse, semi-apartment in that order of preference, and now you actually. What's interesting, the market's changed, and the apartment is starting to move up the list a bit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Definitely.
It's quite interesting, and
only in a matter of months as well.
It's only months, so it's like literally 4 months.
And the market these days is very quick. It's almost stock market like it can just change daily. Back in the day, it would take a while. But everything's so quick, and it's ups and downs very quickly.